Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Are you ready for such a fun reading today? I hope so. Saturdays are always special on this channel. We're always looking at different things to do. Yeah, this is going to be two readings. So there's three different cards, but I'm splitting up this reading in two. So we're going to have one in the AM and the rest of it in the PM. So if you would like to see the rest of this reading, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. This is for Pisces channel, but you know, if you feel Pisces or you have Pisces in your chart and you want to be here, the messages are pretty awesome regardless, okay? All right. So, I have three different cards. I decided to use the Dark Days Tarot, the White Witch Tarot, the Soul cards, and also the Magic Spell cards today. I find that there's so much imagery and most of these cards that they just speak to you. So today, I want you to pick one card that really speaks to you, or two or three, depending. But I also really want you to hone in on your own intuition, Pisces, to see what it's telling you as you're looking at the cards. Now, as you can see, I pre-shuffled everything. For some of you who who've in the past said, oh my God, the shuffling's so loud. Well, you're going to be happy to know there's not going to be a whole lot of that today, because I've already laid them all down and gotten this reading ready for you. Now, I've pulled the White Witch. Underneath is a spell card, three more Dark Days Tarot from the same deck, and there's a Soul card. Now, in this one, in the middle one, three Soul cards came out, so I kept them. And yeah, we're just going to start. I'm going to see what Spirit has to say. It was already coming in really strongly as I was shuffling and putting all these cards down, so it should be a very interesting read. All right, Pisces. First things first, I'm going to show you all three cards here so you can look at them and pick them. So here's the first one, okay? This is card number one. This is card number two. And this is card number three. I'm just going to put them down here, okay? So you take a moment. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video and pick the one that speaks to you the most, okay? Now, I like to think that you guys will watch, you know, one or two of them, because I always do myself as Pisces when I look at these videos. It's very rare that I will only watch the one. I'll have one that pulls me more and then some that will pull me less, but still I'll be interested in knowing what it has to say. So it's all up to you. Free will, you know. I appreciate you being here, as always. So, the little stand that I have these in is hiding what these cards actually are. They're actually tarot cards. So, all of these represent something, right? A tarot definition, let's just call it. Okay? So, the first one, we're going to start with the first one. I have to tell you, I really love the imagery of the first one. And just out of curiosity, did you guess what it was? Obviously, from the bottoms, you could probably see that it's pentacles, okay? Or did you not get that right away? This is the Five of Pentacles, actually. Isn't that amazing? Okay? The Five of Pentacles generally is always a card that means isolation of some sort, or feeling like you are alone, of scarcity thinking, of feeling alienated. But I don't get this from this beautiful card and this imagery. What I actually get from this card is that you're turning lemons into lemonade. Okay? There's a lot of connection to your intuition, which is the moon. Okay? And you have the Four of Pentacles here, but you also have this cloud over you, but you're covered, and you're actually letting the water fall on the pentacle, letting it grow into something bigger and better, okay? And the birds of flight here, everything this imagery is telling me is that even though you may be feeling at this point in your life that things are a little harder than expected, you are doing okay. Okay, you know what you are doing, you know what's going on, you're aware of the situation, and you're working to better it. Okay, and you know you're not alone. You feel the strings attached to you from intuition. You see that. Okay, there's a geometric figure and everything kind of attached to it. I feel there's a real connection in this card of Five of Pentacles. This is why I love this deck, by the way. So, yeah, there's a definite coming together of things that need to be fixed, but you have all shades of clouds. You know that things are, I don't know, they're just going to grow. You have faith, even though it's a little darker than you anticipated. Okay, so this is for the first card. With the White Witch Tarot, of course, we have the moon, right? So the moon in this card has got a whole bunch of eyes. If you see, there's eyes with tears, but eyes that are shining brightly. Okay, there's a lot here with the moon. This could almost be the formation of a heart, but it's a little bit, I wouldn't say deformed, but not as pretty as the heart symbols that we've seen. And for me, this indicates that you've been battle worn. Okay, you're a little weary here. The moon represents illusion. Okay, and I feel that you have no illusions with all these eyes on the situation. And this makes sense for me with this card, because you know how hard you've worked. You know what's going on. You know how hard you're battling to keep your spot and your brightness and your happiness about you. You're weathering the storm. This is what I'm getting. This row right here is about weathering the storm, but having your eyes wide open to the situation, seeing things for what they are exactly. Okay, the pincers here, it's like you're ready to grab on to any opportunity that's coming to you. You're going to, you know, as soon as it comes in your general area, you're like the hunter. Okay, right now there's not much going by, but you know the opportunity is going to come, and it's not going to stay this way. Okay, I really like that. This is really, this really speaks to me in that way. Absolutely. Yeah. The moon and this Five of Pentacles. Really nice. So I'm going to put these together here. Okay. And now I'm going to turn the magic spell card. I don't know if I have the book here. Do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, best possible decision. 18. I love this. Artemis, goddess of the bow. No. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. I'm sorry. Bow. It could be bow, bow. Okay. Help me see what must be known. And this is what I'm seeing. I mean, look at this. I can't, there's no coincidence. I can't make this up, okay? Let me see. Two sets of eyes. You are ready to see. You are open to seeing. You see very clearly. This is the thing. Even though I feel that the storm is on you or within you here, Pisces, I feel that you are okay. You're okay with it. You're okay with the rain falling on you. You know that it has its purpose. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So you are asking, I see this, you are asking the heavens right now with this magic spell card, let me see what must be known. Help me see what must be known. I'm wearing a crystal right here around my neck. You see it's blue. I love this because this card is blue. So you see them together here. I feel that has to do with the throat chakra. I have the blue candle here. No coincidences, never. I'm going to read a little bit what the book says for the magic spell cards, 18. I love the fact that it's a 9. Okay, even in times that are difficult, Pisces, this 9, there's still a 9 here for you. That's amazing. I love this. I love the fact that there is a 9 for you, even though you're going through it. Okay? Okay, so let's see. Sometimes in life, we souls in human form are presented with a path that does not simply fork, but branches off in many different directions, where nothing seems clear, and each route as its wonders and woes. Decisions may seem valid in the moment and even imperative to make, yet we need to ask if they are truly in keeping with the wishes of our authentic self. This is truly when this spell is help sent straight from the universe to you. Via the magic of this spell, the universe will offer you guidance, even show you which decision would be best for you to make under the current circumstances. Do not seek to know the ultimate outcome. The ways of the universe are mysterious. Stepping into your future with faith and confidence will create wonderful experiences and the very best of lessons along the way. Okay? So this is saying you will soon have divine aid regarding the important decisions you're about to make. Take a deep breath and work this magic. You are being given the energetic solution to life's muddles, unclear thoughts, and the seesawing of your mind. Soon, you will be clear, direct, and like an arrow from the bow of the goddess Artemis, straight and true. Okay? So this is wonderful. So the full spell is this. So if you want to write it down, or if you just want to write this one, it's fine. It says, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Keep me straight, on track, and true. Help me decide, help me choose. Aid me now to find my way. By silvered night, by golden day. Help me make the choice that's right. I ask you now, lend me your might. Artemis, bright goddess, I thank thee, and that by the power of 3 times 3, as I do will, so mote it be. Okay? So I really like this. This is asking for strength. This is asking for help. And I love it when you ask for help from Spirit and they give you this kind of indication that they are still here with you. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that even though some of you may be thinking, oh, it's raining on my head and this is not great, I know there's something great here, okay? So this would be the first row. This is hopefulness, even in a state of flux, even in a state where it feels like things are going not exactly as planned, or even just, you know, a little bit unstable. You're doing okay. And I love this. I love this way of thinking. This is the Pisces optimism of better days. It's actually raining outside, so I love the symbolism in this. All right, so we're gonna go to number 2. I'm gonna do these in the second video. Okay. All right. So the card number 2 was this one, and it's the Fool. Okay, new beginnings. But we had this one yesterday, and I love this one because the Fool is showing a child. She is dressed in dark, the child is dressed in light, and with him on his clothing is all kinds of moon figures. There's also the cycles of the moon all around this card, showing that there's something new coming for you, and I feel the world in this card as well, that is going to be like a jumping point for all of us. That's going to be a brand new beginning, and there's innocence and trust with it, and I really like this card. So if you've picked that one, that is what it means for you, right? The Empress is the magical, the White Witch Tarot card that came out for the Dark Days Tarot card that was put there. Again, we have the, if you can see, there's a child growing inside. The Empress is the card of motherhood. It's also the card of bringing life to new ideas, a nurturing mother. taking flight. Okay, there's a bird here coming out. Again with the eyes of wonder, of newness, all these hands accepting, receiving all these new ideas. I really like that. Okay, it's about creativity. It's about a whole new day, a whole new way of seeing and looking at things. This is so, so important, Pisces, for us. This is you feeling the newness of things, the important things coming in. There's a hopefulness and a knowing. I feel even though the Fool is always about not really knowing what's coming, you know something great is coming adventure-wise for you. You know that the world is changing. You know that avenues are just opening up for you. And I feel a real hope that you know the next generation is going to be in a much better position if we guide and help it on its way. If we offer it these new beautiful openings and offerings of things that that maybe were not an option before. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So right now it's saying to embrace your creative self, these cards. This is also about indulging your senses about whole, whatever is whole in life, okay? Whole foods, whole ideas, natural products. There's a lot of grounding power that's coming through this, right? 19, inspiration is the card. It is also green, connected to the heart, a lot of love. And it says, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. Pardon me. A lot of this has to do with my throat. I need to clear it. Sorry, Pisces. I hate doing that during a reading, but it happens. As you've had other readers, you'll see they do that a lot. I don't know. It must be something with... I have no idea. I'd have to meditate and ask them, why does this happen to us? See, again, I have no idea. I'm not sick. I just do this when I do readings. All right, so inspiration. Let's get back to the reading. This is a way of getting... not a way. This is something that you are going to be striving to do. You want inspiration from above. You want inspiration from everything around you, from your spirit, from your intuition, so that the ideas start coming in, okay? Because if you're inspired, such as having a muse, such as just walking in nature. Nature can be your muse too. Another person can be your muse. Somebody, anything that you read, anything that you let into yourself can become a source of great inspiration. And I really like that. I'm going to take the book. I'm going to read a little bit here. So this is the one right beside, because this one was 18. This is 19, which is also 10, a completion. Okay. Okay, so it says, inspiration can sometimes evade us. We know we must get started on a project, yet original, innovative, and exciting options just elude us. There's a reason for this. We humans need the energy of a certain kind of magic in the guise of the genius, the muse. I just said that. Didn't I just say the muse? Is it in here anywhere? Nope. I always get a little glitchy in my brain when I repeat something that's then immediately talked about. I like the way they do it. I like it. Okay. The external divine that roams in search of humans who can bring the sacred into the world just for a time. When we connect with genius or muse, it is as if we are connected to an energy that effortlessly channels ideas and inspirations through to us. Isis is exactly the right deity to call on to aid you in your efforts to be inspired. An Egyptian goddess of love and magic, she created divine solutions and came up with inspirational ideas when times were difficult. okay? It says the universe would like to ease your way through the creative minefield you found yourself in. Cast a spell and you'll find that its enchanting power reconnects you to a source of inspiration so profound yet so simple that you will wonder what all the concern was about. Okay? So this is it. I'm going to tell you the full spell, so if you want to write it down again, okay, it's written, Isis, goddess of magic, ISD, to bring your inspiration to me. Help me find a clever way. Guide me at work and play. To have that moment where inspiration sings, bring it to me on your sacred wings. Isis, now I thank thee, and by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. Okay? So this is beautiful, and this is asking a goddess to come in and give you inspiration. Now, if you have somebody that you do call in for inspiration, you can call whoever you like. You can tweak this, you can make this your own. As I said, it's not the people you call in or the names you call in, it's the intention of calling it in. You're asking for help. You're going, bring me this creative, these beautiful creative juices, these muses, these beautiful ideas so that I can flourish. Okay? So this is number 2. I like this. I like this. It's very beautiful in energy. All right. So number 3, card number 3 is the Knight of Wands. Would you have thought this was the Knight of Wands? I didn't. Right away what I feel is taking flight, meeting the challenge, and with a flower no less in his beak. So he's doing it in beauty, and I feel this is the wind of inspiration and change, and they're dragging you along. They got you by the claws and they're going, you're coming with us, you're coming, you're going to meet this challenge head on. This is where you're meant to be, this is what you're meant to be doing. And I can almost see your hands flying a little bit here. Okay, look at that. You have your toes pointed and your hands are almost like ready, your arms almost ready to spread out. So you are going for it, okay? Even though you may feel a little weird about it, you are definitely going for it. Okay, so what comes in here is the world. And in this depiction, you almost have somebody carrying you on their back, which is a little bit like this. This one, it's got you in his claws, or it's like the world has you on their back. They're bringing you along for the ride. Now, the world is always associated with a beginning or completion of things. So they're asking you to take the lessons that you've learned before and to put him into the current phase that you're going into, okay? And they're reminding you, you have enough and you are enough, and you're not alone, absolutely not alone. I like the fact that there's 2 faces, and they're very, very different. They're very, very different. They're not the same. So they're saying there's quite a few different things. I like that I feel there's a spiral going on here in the background. 369 is just, in the background talking to me here, saying there's things going on here. Things that you're supposed and meant to be going through. So I feel that this is sweeping you up on maybe a challenging journey, something that it's different than this one. This one is more like going on a journey and looking for inspiration and looking for things to start up. This one is like finally deciding to like step off the cliff with the Fool card. It's like the next thing, and it's a little scarier. But this is Spirit saying, we got you. Don't worry about it, okay? This is exactly where you're supposed to. We're going to drag you along. We're going to make you feel good. And you know that you feel good. This is this part. Even though you may feel a little bit anxious, a little bit scared, you're going to feel extra good in this energy. Right. Grace. What? 18, 19, 20. These were... I actually cut these like 3 times. 18, 19, 20. Is this telling you that these are the different steps? The hardships, the ideas, the follow-through? Maybe. That could be. So you have grace here. I like that you have the 3. It's like a celebration, like the 3 of Cups. You have the purple coming in. I feel that that is more like telling you there's a lot of intuition involved in this one. So it says, grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. Love that, setting free, taking flight. Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely. So let's see what this one has to say. All right. Grace is the ability to bear what must be borne without objection, anguish, or agony. It doesn't mean you are immunized against the sadness and pain life can bring, but this will grant you the fortitude to learn what you can cope with, what you must, and be wise when it counts the most, especially when those around you could be foolish and cause pain. Okay, so it says this is to practice loving kindness and forgiveness. It'll help you to be free, more philosophical, and less hurt by circumstances. When we see the big picture, we no longer take foolish actions of others, and we can detach and have grace to bless and step away from those who are acting out of pain and thus causing you and others pain. Okay? It says you may be trying to move through and pass a painful experience. Okay, so I feel that this is less about taking flight and more about forgiving others. This may be what is grounding you, Pisces. You may need to let go of pain of the past, of what others are saying to you, or maybe stopping you how you're reaching your challenges. Okay, so I'm going to read the full spell that's written here. You want to write it down if you've chosen number 3. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. Lift the burdens I have known, right? So you can take flight, right? So, sorry, I'm going to keep reading. Lift the burdens I have known, lift the pain that I have sown. Clear the path so I can be whole and free to walk with thee. Through day of gold, through nights so cold, walk with me and clear my soul, and by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. Okay, so this is clearing things out here. I really feel this is clearing things out so that you can carry on your journey, so that you can clear up what needs to be cleared up, so that you can lift the anchor that's been holding you down, so that you can move forward, up and away. Okay, so there you go, Pisces. This is your first half of this reading. I know it's a little annoying, isn't it? You're going to have to wait till tonight. That's okay. That's okay. Well worth it. Believe me, it's going to be well worth it. I'm going to put these cards up, prepare it for the next reading. And you're really going to want, because there's a lot of soul cards here as well. This is such beautiful imagery in these decks. So they really speak to you. So what did these images say to you when you saw them? Tell me down below. Tell me which one you picked, which one you liked the best, and what was it saying to you that maybe I didn't say here. I'd love to hear from you. I hope to see you later. We're going to do the extended. I hope to see you then. A lot of love, light, and blessing, Pisces. Take care of yourself.